My child, listen closely, because this message is not by accident. You clicked for a reason, and heaven brought you here today because your season is turning. The tears you cried when nobody was watching, the prayers you whispered when your heart was heavy, the moments you wondered if I still heard you, I saw them all. I was with you in the quiet nights. I was with you when you felt forgotten. I was with you when doors closed and people walked away. My child, I want you to understand something today. Your pain was not the end of your story. Your waiting was not wasted. Your struggle was not hidden from my eyes. I have been working in places you could not see, arranging things you could not control, and preparing blessings you could not imagine. You thought the delay meant denial. But I tell you now, sometimes I slow things down because I am protecting you. Sometimes I remove what you want because I am preparing what you truly need. Sometimes I close a small door because I am leading you towards a greater one. Do not let yesterday's disappointment destroy tomorrow's faith. My child, I know you have carried worries about your family. I know you have looked at your responsibilities and wondered how everything will work out. I know you have smiled in front of others while carrying battles inside your heart. But listen to my words today. Fear does not have the final voice over your life. Your situation does not have the final voice over your future. I am still writing your story. The same hand that created the heavens is holding you. The same power that opened impossible paths is still moving today. You may not see the answers yet, but my child, unseen does not mean unfinished. A seed grows beneath the ground before anyone sees the harvest. A miracle begins before anyone notices the change. A new chapter starts before the page is turned. So trust in me while I work. If these words are touching your heart right now, I trust your timing as a sign of faith, because today you are choosing hope over fear. My child, remember Joseph? He walked through betrayal, rejection, loneliness, and years of waiting. People forgot him, but I never forgot him. What others used to harm him, I used to prepare him. The pit could not stop my plan. The prison could not cancel my promise. The rejection could not remove my purpose. And I tell you today, what happened against you cannot defeat what I placed within you. Every challenge taught you something. Every difficult season strengthened something inside you. Every tear became part of the testimony I am building through your life. You ask me, why is this taking so long, my child? Because valuable things require preparation. Before a tree provides shade, it must grow roots. Before a person carries a blessing, they must develop wisdom. Before a new door opens, the heart must be ready to walk through it. I am not only changing your circumstances, I am strengthening you, because when the blessing arrives, I want you to have the wisdom to protect it, the humility to appreciate it, and the heart to use it for good. Do not compare your journey with others. You see their success, but you do not see their private battles. You see their harvest, but you do not see their years of planting. Your path is different because your purpose is different. My child, stop saying you are too late. Stop believing you missed your chance. Stop thinking your best days are behind you. I can restore peace. I can create opportunities. I can bring the right people at the right time. But I also want you to rise with faith. Take the step you have been afraid to take. Improve yourself. Use the abilities I placed inside you. Be faithful with what is already in your hands. A blessing is not only something you receive. Sometimes it is something you prepare for. Wake up with gratitude. Work with honesty. Speak with kindness. Help others when you can. And protect your heart from bitterness. Because, my child, a peaceful heart is also a blessing. There are people listening right now who feel tired. You have been strong for everyone else, but inside you wonder who was helping you. I see you. I see the sacrifices nobody thanked you, for I see the good you did when nobody noticed. I see the times you kept going, even when giving up felt easier. And I tell you, keep walking. The storm cannot last forever. The night cannot defeat the sunrise. The difficult chapter cannot erase the beautiful ending. I am preparing you. Your life still has meaning. Your prayers still matter. Your future still carries hope. Do not let one painful season convince you that your whole journey is broken. My child, today I want you to release the weight you were never created to carry. Release the fear. Release the anger. Release the thought that you are alone. Place your trust in me and move forward one step at a time. If you believe that I am guiding you into a new season, write my faith is alive. And let your heart remember that hope is still here. Stay with this message until the end, because every word is here to strengthen your faith, renew your courage, and remind you that your story is not finished. There are still lessons your heart needs to receive. There is still encouragement waiting for you. There are still words that will help you walk into tomorrow with confidence. My child, I am with you in the day valley, and I am with you on the mountain. I am with you when you have plenty, and I am with you when you are waiting. Never measure my love by a temporary situation. You are valued. You are seen. You are not forgotten. You are not forgotten. If my words have brought peace to your heart today, like this message, subscribe for more encouragement. Share it with someone who needs hope. And if you feel moved by my words and want to help this message reach more hearts, support this ministry through the link given below. Remember, my child, the story is still being written, and the next chapter can be greater than everything you left behind. My child, come closer and listen with your heart, because what I am speaking into your life today is not just about what you receive, but about who you become while you are waiting. Many people ask for the blessing, but they forget the transformation that comes before the blessing. Many people ask for open doors, but they do not understand that I first strengthen the person who will walk through those doors. My child, I have seen your patience. I have seen the moments when you wanted answers immediately, but still continued forward. I have seen the days when your faith felt small, yet you still held on. And I want you to know something. Small faith placed in my hands can still move a great mountain. Do not look at yourself and say, I am not strong enough. Do not look at your past and say, I have made too many mistakes. Do not look at your situation and say nothing can change, because I do not build futures only with perfect people. I work through willing hearts. Every person you admire had moments of weakness. Every powerful testimony started with a challenge. Every victory had a battle before it. Difficult road you walked was not without meaning. My child, remember this. Pressure can reveal strength you never knew you had. The seed buried beneath the soil may feel surrounded by darkness, but that darkness becomes the place where growth begins. You may have felt buried, but I was helping you grow roots. You may have felt delayed, but I was developing your patience. You may have felt ignored, but I was teaching you to depend on a strength greater than human approval. If this message is speaking to your heart, I will keep believing as a declaration that your faith is stronger than your fear. My child, I know there were moments when you watched others move ahead while you felt stuck. You celebrated other people's success while secretly wondering when your own moment would come. I saw that. I saw when you chose kindness even while hurting. I saw when you encouraged others while needing encouragement yourself. I saw when you helped someone else, even though you were still waiting for help too. Nothing done with a sincere heart is forgotten. The world often notices appearance, but I look deeper. I see character. I see honesty. I see love. I see the quiet choices nobody else knows about. And those small choices are shaping the person you are becoming. My child, do not allow jealousy to steal your peace. Someone else receiving a blessing does not mean yours has disappeared. The sun shines on many places, but every place receives the light at the right time. Your moment is not canceled because someone else is celebrating. Keep preparing, keep learning, keep growing, keep believing, because preparation seasons are powerful seasons. A farmer does not plant a seed today and become angry because the tree is not there tomorrow. The farmer waters it, protects it, and trusts the process. In the same way, protect what I placed inside you. Your dreams need patience. Your purpose needs discipline. Your future needs your participation. My child, I want you to understand that faith is not only waiting. Faith is also walking. Take the next right step. Forgive the person you have been holding in your heart. Start the work you keep delaying. Use the gift you have been hiding. Speak words of hope instead of words of defeat. Your words matter. When you constantly say, I cannot, you close your own courage. When you constantly say, nothing good happens for me, you train your heart to expect disappointment. But today begin speaking with faith. Say, I am learning. Say, I am growing. Say, a new beginning is possible, because your mindset shapes how you walk through life. My child, there are some things you prayed for that did not happen because I was protecting you from something you could not see. Some closed doors were not punishments, they were protection. Some people leaving your life was not rejection, it was redirection. Some delays were not destruction, they were preparation. One day you will look back and understand why certain things happened the way they did. You will see that I was guiding you even when you thought nothing was moving. You will see that every chapter had a purpose. My child, I know money problems can feel heavy. I know responsibilities can make your heart tired. I know uncertainty can make tomorrow look frightening. But never forget this truth. Your peace should not depend only on what you possess. A rich life begins with a faithful heart, a grateful spirit, and the wisdom to handle what comes. Use what you have wisely. Be thankful for small beginnings. Do not despise little steps. A small step in the right direction is still progress. A small opportunity can become a big door. A small act of faith can begin a great change. Look at what is already in your hands. Sometimes the answer you are searching for begins with something you already carry. A talent, an idea, a connection, a lesson, a new decision. My child, do not wait for everything to become perfect before you start moving. Walk with courage, grow with patience, trust with confidence. If you are ready to stop living in fear and start walking with faith, write, I choose courage today. And let those words remind you that you are stronger than the worries trying to stop you. Keep listening until the end, because every message is building something inside you. These words are here to lift your spirit, renew your thinking, and help you face your life with a stronger heart. You did not arrive here by mistake. You are receiving this reminder because sometimes a tired heart needs fresh strength. My child, the past taught you lessons, but it does not own your future. The failures taught you wisdom, but they do not define your identity. The struggles created endurance, but they do not remove your purpose. Keep walking, keep hoping, keep your heart open. There are still beautiful moments ahead. There are still new beginnings waiting. There are still reasons to smile that you have not discovered yet. Remember, my child, I was with you yesterday. I am with you today, and I will continue guiding you into tomorrow. Your journey is not over. A new chapter is still possible. My child, listen closely, because the words you are receiving today are meant to strengthen the places inside you that grew tired during the battle. You have been carrying questions that nobody sees. You have been fighting thoughts that nobody hears. You've been walking through situations that many people around you do not understand. But I understand. I saw every moment when you wanted to give up but chose to continue. I saw every morning when you woke up carrying yesterday's worries, but still tried it. I saw every time you prayed quietly because you did not even have the strength to explain your pain to another person. My child, never believe that your quiet battles are invisible. The world may celebrate public victories, but I see private faithfulness. I see the person who keeps going when there is no applause. I see the heart that still chooses kindness after disappointment. I see the soul that continues hoping after many unanswered questions. And I want you to know this today. Your current chapter is not your final chapter. A difficult page does not mean the whole story is filled with pain. A stormy night does not mean the sun has disappeared. A closed door does not mean every opportunity is gone. Sometimes the path changes because I am leading you somewhere greater. My child, trust my direction even when you do not understand every step. When you walk through a dark valley, you want immediate answers. You want to know when, where, and how everything will happen. But sometimes faith grows when you learn to walk without seeing the entire road. You do not need to know every detail of tomorrow to trust that I am already there. If these words are giving strength to your heart right now, I believe a new door will open as a reminder that your hope is still alive. My child, there were moments when people underestimated you. Some people looked at where you were and assumed they knew where you were going. Some people judged your struggle without understanding your story. Some people left because they only wanted to stand beside you during comfortable seasons. But listen carefully. The opinions of people do not cancel the purpose I placed within you. A diamond does not lose value because someone does not recognize it. A seed does not stop growing because someone cannot see what is happening underground. Your worth is not decided by those who fail to appreciate you. You are not behind, you are becoming. You are learning, you are growing. You are being shaped for what is ahead. My child, remember that many great journeys started in small places. David was in the field before he entered the palace. Joseph was in the prison before he stepped into leadership. The small beginning did not stop the greater purpose, so do not be ashamed of where you are today. Use this season, learn from it, build discipline, develop wisdom, strengthen your character, because what grows inside you is often more important than what changes around you. My child, I know you have prayed for financial peace. I know you have asked for provision. I know you have wondered how you will handle the responsibilities in front of you. But I want you to see beyond just receiving. I want you to grow in wisdom. A blessing without wisdom can disappear. An opportunity without preparation can be wasted. A new door requires a ready heart. So while you pray for more, also learn to manage what you already have. Be faithful with small things. Use your time carefully. Improve the skills I placed inside you. Treat people with respect. Walk with honesty even when nobody is watching. Because true success is not only about what comes into your hands. It is also about who you become in your heart. My child, there are some battles you faced that actually made you stronger. You asked why you had to walk through certain difficulties. You asked why things did not happen faster. But look at yourself today. You survived moments you thought would break you. You overcame days you thought you could not handle. You learned lessons that created wisdom inside you. The situation that tried to weaken you became the place where strength was formed. Never underestimate what growth looks like. Sometimes growth looks like learning patience. Sometimes growth looks like walking away from what harms you. Sometimes growth looks like starting again after disappointment. Sometimes growth looks like trusting when thanks are not immediate. My child, stop replaying the mistakes of yesterday. You cannot move into a new chapter while holding the weight of every old page. Learn from the past, but do not live there. Forgive yourself. Grow, rise, move forward. Every sunrise is a reminder that another beginning is possible. Every breath is a sign that your journey continues. You still have purpose. You still have something valuable to give. You still have opportunities waiting ahead. My child, I want you to protect your heart. Not everyone will understand your journey. Not everyone will support your growth. Not everyone who walks beside you today is meant to walk with you forever. Love people. But do not lose yourself trying to gain everyone's approval. Walk with humility. Walk with wisdom. Walk with peace. The right people will recognize the value of your heart. The right opportunities will connect at the right time. The right doors will open according to the right season. If you are ready to release the past and receive strength for your future, write, I am ready for my new beginning. And let this be a declaration of faith. My child, keep listening because every word is here to remind you that you are not defeated. The situation can change. The heart can heal. The mind can find peace again. The future can become brighter. Do not allow fear to write a story that faith can overcome. You have walked through hard days, but you have also gained strength. You have lost some things, but you have also learned valuable lessons. You have faced storms, but you are still standing, and that means your journey continues. My child, trust the process. Trust the growth. Trust that even now things are working in ways you cannot yet see. The waiting season is not empty. The preparation season is not wasted. The quiet season is not forgotten. Keep your faith alive. Keep your heart open. Keep moving forward because what is ahead of you can carry more peace, more wisdom, and more purpose than what you left behind. Remember this, my child. I never lost sight of you, not for one moment. You were held through yesterday. You are guided today, and you will be strengthened for everything waiting tomorrow. My child, listen with an open heart because there is something I want you to remember today. The season that tested you did not come to destroy you. The moments that challenged you did not come to remove your purpose. The difficulties that made you cry did not have enough power to stop the future I placed inside you. You have been through days when you questioned your strength. You have been through moments when you looked around and wondered why everything seemed harder for you. You watched others moving forward while you felt like you were standing still. You wondered if your prayers were reaching heaven. But my child, I heard every word, even the prayers you could not speak, even the tears that fell when your heart had no more sentences. Even the quiet moments when you simply looked up and hoped, I understood I was there. I never walked away from you. Sometimes silence does not mean absence. Sometimes silence means something is being prepared. A teacher is often quiet during a test, but the teacher is still present. In the same way, when you were walking through your test, I was still watching over you. I was giving you strength you did not even realize you had. I was helping you stand through situations that once seemed impossible. Look at yourself today. You survived things you thought would defeat you. You overcame moments you thought would break you. You continued walking when stopping felt easier. That is not weakness, my child. That is strength growing inside you. If these words are reminding you that you are never alone, I will continue with faith and let your heart declare that your journey is still moving forward. My child, I know there are dreams inside you that you almost buried. There are hopes you stopped talking about because they seem too far away. There are ideas you placed aside because disappointment convinced you they would never happen. But today, I want you to look again. Sometimes a dream does not die. Sometimes it is waiting for the right season. A flower does not bloom every month of the year, but when its time arrives, nothing can stop it from opening. Your life also has seasons. There is a season to learn. There is a season to grow. There is a season to rebuild. There is a season to receive. Do not hate the season of preparation. Preparation is where foundations become strong. A house built quickly without a foundation cannot stand against storms. In the same way, I have been strengthening your foundation, your patience, your wisdom, your character, your understanding. The things nobody sees are often the things that support everything people will one day notice. My child, I want you to stop thinking that nothing is happening. Growth is happening. Healing is happening. Wisdom is happening. Transformation is happening. You may not see every change yet, but something is moving inside you. The person you are becoming is not the same person who entered the storm. You have learned, you have matured, you have discovered strength you never knew existed. My child, remember that every blessing carries responsibility. Many ask for greater opportunities, but they forget that greater opportunities require a prepared heart. That is why I teach patience before increase. That is why I teach humility before promotion. That is why I teach gratitude before abundance. Because I do not only care about what you receive, I care about who you become. When your heart is full of wisdom, you can handle what is placed in your hands. When your mind is full of peace, you can make better decisions. When your spirit is full of faith, you can continue even during uncertain times. My child, I also want you to release the habit of comparing your timeline with someone else. Comparison steals joy. Comparison creates unnecessary pain. Comparison makes you forget the blessings already around you. Someone else's success is not proof of your failure. Someone else's open door is not proof that yours will stay closed. Every life has a different path. Every story has different chapters. Trust the timing of your own journey. A sunrise does not compete with another sunrise. Each one arrives at its appointed moment. My child, I know you have carried financial concerns. You wondered about bills. You wondered about responsibilities. You wondered about your family's future. But do not allow worry to control your heart. Use wisdom. Take action. Be responsible. Work with honesty. Look for opportunities. Develop the abilities I placed inside you. Faith does not mean doing nothing. Faith means moving forward while trusting that you are not walking alone. The small steps you take today can create the changes you see tomorrow. The discipline you build today can become the stability you experience later. Do not ignore small beginnings. Many great things begin quietly. A tree starts as a small seed. A long journey begins with one step. A changed life begins with one decision. My child, make that decision today. Choose hope instead of hopelessness. Choose growth instead of giving up. Choose gratitude instead of complaining. Choose faith instead of fear, because what you feed inside your heart will grow. Feed your courage, feed your wisdom, feed your peace, feed your faith. If you are ready to trust the process and continue moving forward, write, "My future is in God's hands," as a reminder that fear will not control your next chapter. My child, continue watching and listening, because the words ahead are meant to strengthen your heart even more. There are reminders you still need to hear. There are truths your soul needs to remember. There is encouragement waiting for the places inside you that grew tired. You did not come this far just to stop here. The road behind you proves that you can continue. The storms behind you prove that you can overcome. The lessons behind you prove that you are growing. My child, never forget this. A painful beginning can still lead to a beautiful ending. A difficult chapter can still become a powerful testimony. A season of waiting can still become a season of purpose. Keep walking, keep believing, keep choosing what is right. I see your effort. I see your heart. I see the person you are becoming. And as you move forward with faith, wisdom, and patience, remember this truth. You are not forgotten. You are not without purpose. You are not walking alone. I have been with you through every yesterday. I am with you in this moment, and I will continue guiding you into every tomorrow. My child, listen carefully, because these words are reaching you in a moment when your heart may need strength more than ever. There are times in life when you wonder why the road became so difficult. There are times when you look at your situation and ask why things did not happen the way you expected. There are times when you give your best, help others, stay faithful, and still feel like your own breakthrough is taking longer than you hoped. But my child, I want you to remember something powerful today. A delay is not always a denial. A closed door is not always a rejection. A difficult moment is not always a defeat. Sometimes the road changes because I am leading you away from something that would harm you and towards something that will help you grow. You see one chapter, I see the whole story. You see one moment, I see everything I am building through your journey. Trust me even when the path looks different from what you imagined. Trust me when things move slowly. Trust me when you are learning lessons you never expected to learn, because even in the waiting, something valuable is happening. My child, the waiting season is where patience becomes stronger. The waiting season is where wisdom grows deeper. The waiting season is where your heart discovers what truly matters. Do not waste your waiting by only worrying. Use your waiting to prepare. Use your waiting to learn. Use your waiting to become stronger. If these words are giving your heart new hope, I trust the journey. And let this be your reminder that your current situation is not your final destination. My child, I know there were moments when you felt overlooked. You wondered why others received opportunities while you were still praying. You wondered why others moved ahead while you were still trying to find your way. But I want you to understand, you do not see the entire story of another person's life. You see their results, but you do not see their struggles. You see their success, but you do not see their sacrifices. You see their moment of harvest, but you do not see their years of planting seeds. So do not compare. Comparison will make you ignore the blessings already growing in your own life. Your journey has meaning. Your timing has purpose. Your path is not supposed to look exactly like anyone else's. My child, remember the farmer. Before the harvest comes, there are days when the field looks empty. The farmer plants. The farmer waters. The farmer waits. Even when nothing appears above the ground, something is happening beneath the surface. That is how growth works. That is how transformation works. That is how life works. There are things happening inside you right now that you cannot fully see. Your patience is growing. Your understanding is growing. Your courage is growing. Your faith is growing. One day you will look back and realize that this season was not empty. It was preparing you. My child, I also want you to protect your thoughts. Your thoughts are powerful. When you constantly focus on everything wrong, your heart becomes heavy. When you only think about what you lost, you forget what remains. When you only look backward, it becomes harder to move forward. Today, choose a new direction. Start noticing small blessings. Start appreciating simple moments. Start speaking words that bring life instead of fear. Say, I can grow. Say, I can learn. Say, I can begin again. Because the words you repeat often become the belief you carry. My child, there is more strength inside you than you realize. You survived days you thought would break you. You faced challenges that once looked impossible. You walked through storms that tested your heart, yet you are still here. That means your story continues. Do not allow a painful yesterday to steal the possibilities of tomorrow. Do not allow one disappointment to convince you that nothing good can happen. The chapter can change. The situation can improve. The heart can heal. The mind can find peace again. My child, I want you to remember the importance of gratitude. Gratitude does not mean everything is perfect. Gratitude means you recognize goodness even while you are growing. A grateful heart notices blessings that worry often hides. Be thankful for the strength you have. Be thankful for the lessons you learned. Be thankful for another chance to move forward. Every day is an opportunity to choose differently. Every morning is a reminder that the story is still being written. My child, there may be people who did not understand your journey. There may be people who doubted your dreams. There may be people who walked away when life became difficult. But do not allow bitterness to take root inside your heart. Forgiveness does not mean what happened was right. Forgiveness means you are choosing freedom instead of carrying the weight forever. Release what keeps hurting you. Release what keeps holding you back. Make room for peace. Make room for growth. Make room for the new things ahead. If you are ready to move forward with a peaceful heart, write, I release the past and welcome peace as a step of faith today. My child, continue listening until the end, because there are still words your heart needs to receive. There is still encouragement waiting for you. There is still wisdom that can help you walk into your next season with strength. Do not leave before receiving what your heart came here to find. Your life matters. Your choices matter. Your growth matters. You are not just waiting for something around you to change. Something inside you is changing too. And that transformation is valuable. My child, remember this. You are not defined by your hardest day. You are not defined by your biggest mistake. You are not defined by the opinions of people who never understood your journey. You are growing. You are learning. You are becoming stronger. Keep choosing faith. Keep choosing kindness. Keep choosing wisdom. The road ahead can still hold beautiful moments. The future can still surprise you. A new beginning can still arrive. If these words brought comfort to your heart today, like this message, subscribe for more words of hope. Share it with someone who needs encouragement. And if you feel moved by my words and want this message to continue reaching more people, support this ministry through the link given below. My child, never forget the same strength that carried you through yesterday will help you walk through tomorrow. Continue with hope. Continue with courage. Continue with faith. Your story is still unfolding, my child. Listen carefully, because the words reaching your heart today are meant to remind you of something you may have forgotten during the difficult moments. You are stronger than the season that tried to break you. You are greater than the disappointment that tried to define you. You are more than the mistakes, delays, and struggles you have experienced. There were moments when you questioned yourself. There were nights when you wondered if anything was changing. There were times when you looked at your situation and thought that everything was still. But my child, I want you to understand this truth. Not every movement is visible. Not every change can be seen immediately. Not every answer arrives in the way you expected. Sometimes the greatest transformations happen quietly. A tree grows silently. The sun rises slowly. A heart heals one moment at a time. And your life can also change step by step. Do not reject small progress because you are waiting for a big miracle. Every step forward matters. Every lesson matters. Every moment of growth matters. My child, I have seen the effort you made when nobody appreciated it. I have seen the kindness you gave when nobody returned it. I have seen the patience you showed when giving up would have been easier. Nothing done with a sincere heart is wasted. The world may forget. People may overlook. But I see what happens in secret. I see the person you are becoming. If these words are bringing strength back into your spirit, write, my journey has a purpose. And let this be your reminder that your story is still moving forward. My child, there are moments when life removes things you wanted to keep. Relationships change, plans change, dreams take different directions. And sometimes you ask why something you cared about had to end. But listen carefully. Sometimes an ending is not the destruction of your future. Sometimes an ending is the beginning of your growth. The closed chapter allows a new chapter to begin. An empty space creates room for something different. A changed direction can lead you somewhere you never imagined. Do not spend your whole life staring at the door that closed. Turn around. There may be another door waiting for you to notice it. My child, I know change can feel uncomfortable. The unknown can create fear. Starting again can feel difficult. But many beautiful things begin outside the place of comfort. A bird cannot discover the sky while refusing to leave the nest. A seed cannot become a tree while staying only a seed. Growth requires movement. Growth requires trust. Growth requires courage. And you have more courage inside you than you realize